Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. Would you permit me to examine the seal on your missive? Here we go. Everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way.
Enter.
Need to stretch a little.
I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way.
Tall lady.
I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom.
I got pretty close pronouncing her name. Blufisvin.
Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. It's already been 5 years? 5 years since the Gridanian Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean Alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wage all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project. Legatus Nail Van Darnus, Hell's take him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamud from the heavens and cast it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent his lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to Cartano Flats and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. Okay, need a little sip here. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came the winged nightmare, the dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot describe the scene. No, but I've seen it. I've seen it. And yet, by some miracle, few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. While Archon Louisois still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will not want for his wisdom in the days to come. While our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen called forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only for the beastmen. I do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea, the Imperial crowd or borders waiting to strike. Damn it all. We need champions to replace those we lost. Think I could possibly take their place? Maybe? Hopefully? Someday? And such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us save ourselves. It is duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea. This memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Kani Senna has the right of it. I accept her proposal. A feather pen. Nice. Your duty here is done. I'll see to it that the Elder Caesar receives my reply. You travel next to Ul'dah, yes? Pray, give my regards to General Raubon. Oh, and tell him Wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest and one in bad taste. But I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Kalanu. May the navigator guide you on your journey.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Raubon al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
When a leader has their own theme song, you know they're badass. Cartano. I remember the bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans. So my counterparts have educated you. Trust Morva to make light of our wolf problem. Woman always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. It's only a matter of time before they bite. Wolves bite? Do they? So I bite? Okay. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. 50? First it was 5, then 15, now 50? No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech, they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Okay, I get it. 50 years ago was when they started their conquest. I gotcha. So about 15 years ago would be the time when they finally got to Eorzea. Okay, that's how I got it in my head now. Got it. Led by Legatus Solus Galvus, they swiftly brought other nations of Ilsabar to heel. So the Legatus became the emperor, and his republic an empire. Okay. So then was the Emperor Solus Galvus. And Ilsabar must have been the other continent. Well, there's Ilsabar, then there's Eorzea. I'm guessing Othar's the other. An empire which then set its sights on Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man with 80 winters. His health is failing and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. So he's 80 years old. Long rule. With the 14th Imperial Legion still entrenched within our borders, and their commander, Legatus Gaius von Balzar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we'd fall like so many others before us. And not only Uda, but Gridania and Minsa as well. For the calamity brought a lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely got the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a divided realm, adventure, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we were to do so, we must remember the cause last brought us together. Kane will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people that their brothers and sisters fought and died for. I shall inform the Sultanate and the Syndicate. I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seats here will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Man, my throat's getting dry. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you board the airship, you must pay the requisite fare and guild.